Hi friends, and welcome back to my channel. If you're new here and you've never seen my face before, hi, hello, my name is Joanne, and I'm really glad that you're here. Okay, today's video is very exciting because I have been seeing everybody do their favorite makeup items of 2021 videos, and I was inspired. So I'm going to do a full face of all of the products that made me excited or that were my favorite in 2021. So some of these were actually really challenging for me to pick out, so that's why it's not a complete face of all of my favorites, because quite honestly, in some categories, I don't necessarily have a favorite. I just have some that maybe I was a little bit more excited about in other categories than I was in some other categories. Does that make any sense? Anyway, so if you're excited to see all of my favorite products of 2021 in action, go ahead and hit that subscribe button and let's get into the video. It is currently Christmas Eve. What am I doing? My husband is in quarantine and I'm bored. So today's look is going to be extremely simple. I want to get through all of the products, but I also want to touch on why they're a little bit special. So we are going to start off with complexion. Okay, this one is in my project pan. I'm obsessed with it. I will purchase the full size of this once it's done, and that is saying a lot for me because I do not buy expensive makeup, but this is the Bobbi Brown Vitamin Enriched Face Base. I am almost, you can see just a little bitty bit of it. Oh yeah, I'm definitely going to hit the bottom of this one. This fragrance is very, very mild, and it's just so moisturizing and refreshing on the skin. I almost use it as a primer and as a skin prep step. I am obsessed with this item. This little pot is $20 and I got through it pretty quickly. I mean, using it every single day, yeah, pretty quickly. I just dab my beauty sponge in there and wipe it across my face. I love this item. I love the scent. I love the way it feels. I love the way makeup sits on top of it, and I just generally am obsessed with this product. For foundation, another thing in my project pan, I have been raving about this foundation for months. It is by far the best foundation I have tried all year long, and that is the Rimmel Lasting Finish 25-Hour Breathable Longwear Foundation, and I am in the shade Ivory. It's got a little doe foot applicator on there, and it's so easy for daily use, but very light coverage, very natural, and I just swipe it all over my face during the day and blend it out. And I also use it as my concealer. I do not use a concealer, so spoiler alert, there is not going to be a concealer in this video. Just pat it out. It's so natural, so pretty. I love this foundation. It does have a mild scent to it as well. It's very fresh though, almost smells of baby products in a way, but I don't mind it. And it's very soothing to my skin. It does not irritate my skin at all. Just like the title, it is very lightweight and breathable. I love this stuff so much. It lets my natural skin peek through, but it gives me that coverage that makes me feel just a little bit more confident during the day. My favorite setting spray of the year, and this is not going to be a surprise. Again, it's in my project pan. I think I did this on purpose. A Pretty Fresh Hyaluronic Acid Setting Mist. I promise not everything in my favorites is in my project pan. I promise. Oh, it's so refreshing. I love that stuff so much. So inexpensive, easy to find, refreshing on the skin. It's perfect. Okay, these are new to my collection, but I had to include them in this video. These are the most fun, cutest little items I have used all year long in these categories. Some of these categories were hard for me because I'm not very passionate about these particular categories, and so I did find something. I really enjoy them, and it was that easy. I recently did a video where I tried She Glam, and I have the She Glam bronzer and the blush that I tried out in those videos. This was such a fun item of 2021. I'm so sad that I didn't try them sooner, honestly. I love them. They're so easy. The bronzer is in Golden Sun. Okay, for the blush, swipe right. So cute. It's so cute. I love it. I like my blush to be diffused. I love this blush so much. Look how pretty it is. It just blends right away. You can build up the pigment or you can sheer it out. It's so pretty, So fun to use. They're like two of my favorite products of the year, and I just tried them out. So as you can tell, my year in blush and bronzer was very tame. I will also leave the She Glam video linked down below if you want to check it out. I'm obsessed. For highlighter, this one I tried in a live, I think. I did a Instagram live. I think I also posted, I don't know, did I? I did an Instagram live like a few months ago, and I tried the Undone Nonzer. Yeah, that's what it's called. Undone Nonzer. Is that the shade? That's kind of weird. Anyway, I love this highlighter. It's so pretty. It's got all of the different shades in it. I kind of go through all of them. Why not? So pretty. Love this one. Look at that glow. Look at it. Undone highlighter in Nonzer. I don't really understand the name, but so pretty. Also very inexpensive. Is there a theme going? I think there is. To finish up the face, I want to talk about my absolute favorite faux freckle product. I was rocking the faux freckles in 2021, and my favorite, absolute favorite product that I've used is the Lottie Freckle Tint. It's gotten a lot of love. The applicator looks like this. I've actually never done a video where I was applying my freckles, so I'm going to show you how I do that now. I first off like to start by deepening up the large beauty marks that I already have and the large freckles I already have that I like. One there. It makes natural freckles. I let the beauty mark sit the longest, and I take my beauty sponge and I like the smaller side, and then I just dabble it on, kind of like I use it as a stamp. And then I start on the smaller freckles, so I just go in. Then I take the smaller end of my sponge and I lightly use it as a stamp. This does not work that well if you've had a lot of caffeine, because your hand has to be pretty steady or they'll get really fat. Obviously, the less pressure that you apply, the lighter they will be. The wind is crazy here today. You probably cannot hear it. Crazy. Yeah, and I just do this as many times as I want to until I get bored or I'm happy with it. This is another product that is so inexpensive. I got this at Ulta online, and yeah, very inexpensive. Maybe $6 or $7. Very cute. Those are my faux freckles. Lottie Freckle Tint. This is not going to be a surprise to anybody. For eyebrows, my Maybelline Brow Fast Sculpt. This has been a favorite back in 2020, 2021, 2022. I just fluffed those babies up. I've said this 100 times when I'm talking about this product, but this is probably, the wand on it is pretty fat. This might be better for those who have thicker, bushier brows. If you don't really have a whole lot, I don't know, you'll have to let me know if you have used this product and you don't have a lot of brows. I can only, attest to my brow situation, but yeah, I love this product. It just brushes right through, and I'm in the shade Soft Brown. Okay, those are brows. Okay. I have tried so many eyeshadows this year. This one was challenging, but I had to think about price, ability to find it. I had to think about how easy it was to use, how easy the look was to create, and I immediately thought of this product. Midas Cosmetics Decaf Chocolate Raspberry Palette. This one was a surprise to me because this was not my color story this year. I was doing a lot of yellows, oranges, reds, and greens for some reason. I can't continue until I have my favorite brush. I cannot. It was put upside down. Who did that? Okay. Very simple look today. I'm going in with Whole Bean all over my lid. This palette was so incredibly easy. to create an eye look with. I got it on sale for about $5. Midas Cosmetics always has sales all the time. You can find coupon codes all the time. I know my friend here on YouTube, Giovanna, she has a discount code with Midas Cosmetics. There are a lot of creators who have discount codes with them. So you can always get stuff at a pretty good, reasonable price. But I love these little quads. I probably could have done a whole video on my favorite quads of the year. I have a couple. But this one was the one that came to my mind when I thought about how easy it was to create this look. So I just slap on the lightest shade all over my lid. I had one of our little muffins ask me about how I know where to place shades. So yeah, I told her in the comment section, but I'll do it right now too. I get the lightest shade, I put it all over my eye, like this. Okay. So once that's all over my eye, this is like the most basic eye look I do. And I do this look a lot in all the color stories. It's just so easy, and I know it looks pretty on my eye shape, so this is how I do it. But I do have hooded eyes, so I really bring this shade up. I round it out. Okay, that was the lightest shade. I take the darkest shade, which in this is called Roasted, on the same brush. There's no need to dirty up brushes. So Roasted, and I just dab that on the outer portion of this look. So easy. This look is so stinking easy. Oh my gosh. This look probably takes me about 5 minutes. I'm not kidding. Okay, I just build up that outer corner as deep as I want it. These I have absolutely no issue deepening up the shades. I mean, this palette is just so easy to create this look. So easy. I'm obsessed. I'm going in with my finger with Drip, the only shimmer shade in here. That's why this is so easy. And I place that on the inner to middle portion of my eye. This is so pretty. I honestly wish that Midas Cosmetics would come out with like kind of how ColourPop did, but with quads. Like all of the rainbow shades, all of the shades in quads. I would buy them all. I love their formula, and these quads are so pretty. The only shade left in the palette, the medium shade, which is called Soy Milk, I go in on a tiny pencil brush, and that's how I lay my color on the lower lash line. Like that. And my favorite lower lash line blender brush is from Give Me Glow. It's their L15 brush. It's very triangular in shape. I don't know how to best show that to you, but I just close my eye and I run the bottom shade. There's nothing on this brush. I just run the brush along my lower lash line to diffuse out that color, so it's not so harsh under there. Like that. And that is decaf. Like, that took me 5 minutes. My absolute favorite mascara of 2021 should be no surprise, but maybe it is. Maybelline Lash Sensational. Super inexpensive. It's got a nice curved wand, and it just grips right onto my lashes. Fans them out nicely. Gives them lift, volume, and separation. I'm obsessed. It really grips onto the lashes at the base of the lash, and then it really just fans them out like that. I love it so much. I have a whole drawer full of mascaras, but this one I reach for every time without fail. Okay, the final step, all of my favorites. This is it. This is the close. I have been absolutely obsessed this year with brown lipstick. Not only brown lipstick, I have two in mind. The first one is Sensual from Milani. I use this all the time in a ton of my videos. Nice brown shade. The next one is NYX Turn It Up, and this is in the shade Dirty Talk. A nice brown. Let's get real. They're both the same shade, okay? I probably should not do this today because my lips are so chapped, but we're going to do it. Okay, so I give my lips a nice round shape by kind of coloring in my Cupid's bow. Okay, so there's the lipstick on. And then to make it look juicy and plumpy, My favorite gloss is, this is a plumping gloss as well. It is a little tingly, but it's not that bad. Essence Shine 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 Wet Look Gloss, and this is the one in Plump Me Up. I also have the clear one, but I like this one a lot because it has glitter in it, and you can tell. So I use this to outline my lips and to make it look less lipsticky. See, it kind of just smooths out the edges of the lipstick. Like that. And that's how I do that with gloss. So this is my favorite lip of 2021. Yeah, I love it. I love it. I'm obsessed. Okay, and that is a full face of everything that makes me feel glamorous in 2021. All of my favorites. I love all of these products so much. If I had anything to recommend to you this year, this video is it. You're gonna love everything. I promise. You're gonna love it. So anyway, I really hope you enjoyed today's video. Please give me a big thumbs up if you did. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button down below if you'd like to see more videos from me. And I'll see you all in the next one. Bye.